Hello everybody, Assassinator back with another Halo Infinite video talking about what is going to be up next week, this coming week, what's happening in Halo Infinite. And so we're going to start off with probably the biggest thing that we'll probably be talking about in December, which is the December drop pod, also known as the end of the year update. So they haven't really talked about, and when I say they, I mean 343 really hasn't talked about what is going to be in this update, but there's a few things that I'm expecting to see. Now, they've alluded to a few of them, but they haven't said concrete, these are going to be in this update. So the first one I'm going to talk about is ping fluctuation. This is where basically you go from starting the match at, let's say, 30 ping, and then going all the way to 130 to 300 and something in some cases that I've heard about. Now, they did say that they did, I guess, identify why this is happening, and so they're going to be rolling out a fix gradually, and I believe they're going to start off with North America, making sure that it works there. If it does work, then they'll roll it out to obviously other countries. And this is different than desync, so a lot of people kind of put ping flux with desync. Obviously it doesn't help the matter, but it is not desync. And so ping flux, we should start seeing a fix to it. It might not be a 100% fix, but we should see a lot better fix in making this game a lot more playable. Now, talking about desync, I'm hoping that they do something with desync here. I'm not expecting, again, it to be fixed, but I'm expecting them to do something to help minimize it. So those are a couple things that will probably be in this update. I'm hoping will be in this update. If not, maybe we'll get another one before the end of the year, but it will be a very tiny one because this is supposed to be the big one for December. And along with this, of course, we'll get some quality of life adjustments in this game. That's like with every other update. With this, I hope we also get the pit map, because it has been said that we'll get the pit map before the end of the year. So I know the pit map remake is not everyone's cup of tea. They don't really care for the look of it, but I'm not playing it for really the look of it. I want it because I want to play a new map, one. Two, I like the flow of that map from Halo 3, so that's what I'm looking for also. I mean, I kind of look at it as a new map, just one that I've kind of already seen. You know, don't look at it as, oh, it's not perfect, it's not the pit from Halo 3. It's never going to be the pit from Halo 3. So at least that's how I look at it, so that I'm able to see it in a different light, a positive light. Maybe you got to do the same thing. The other thing that we might see that has been, I guess, leaked or rumored, however you want to say, is cross-core attachments. So I'm hoping to see this in the update, so we finally get some cross-core attachments. And they're said to be kind of like the Mark 7 helmet attachments, where only some of them are going to work, which I'm okay with. At least start us off with some of them. Give us something new as far as the cross-core comes. I would like the coatings. That would be the main thing I think everyone wants, is the coatings, but I hear that that's probably going to be one of the last things that they make cross-core, so it's going to be a while. I'd say sometime hopefully next year we'll get that. Now I just hope that these cross-core attachments are for more than just the Mark 7. I would like to put other pieces on, you know, my Mark 5B, maybe my Eagle Strike, maybe the Yori armor. What is the other one? We have the Rakshasa armor core. I would like to also have those as cross-core, not just their pieces on a Mark 7. I would like to put the Mark 7 and the other ones, you know, cross-core between them all. Then the last thing that I'm thinking might be here, because 343 did say that they were going to be adding this in before the end of the year, is the missing campaign cosmetics. So we have, if you've seen, since the campaign was released, it does show in your inventory, but they're locked, that these things can be found in the campaign. Well, these cosmetic items cannot be found in the campaign, and I'm expecting them to show up in campaign with this update and just be in some locker somewhere scattered throughout Zeta Halo. It gives us another reason to go back to campaign and go ahead and, I guess, search Zeta Halo. I'll be doing a video on where you can find these if they're hard. If they just pop up on screen and you just gotta look at your TAC map, point out where you want to go, and go right there to them, no need for me to put a video out for that, because you'll know about that. Now, there will be more on this, or I'll be putting out more as soon as they actually end up putting out the patch notes, which will happen on Tuesday, December 6th, along with releasing this update. Now, we're moving on to news, and they're two sort of bad news to me. So the first one is going to be that the Halo Invitational that was going to be hosted by Optic Gaming has been postponed. So the keyword is postponed. Now, the Optic Gaming has said that they did this because there's a lot of moving parts with Halo and HCS right now, kind of like Cloud9. Their whole team basically, I guess, getting dropped because Cloud9 is out of Halo Infinite. They don't want, I guess, to be part of Halo Infinite this coming season. The good news is that Cloud9 team moved over to Space Station Gaming, so they're still going to be playing. So if you like the team for Cloud9 before, you can move over to Space Station Gaming. And there's a whole lot others going on. I think United might have dropped their whole roster, and they might be out of Halo Infinite also. I can't remember on that one if that's which part of that is accurate, but there's a lot of moving parts with Halo Infinite and the whole tournament scene. So therefore, they want to postpone it until everything settles down, and then they're going to schedule this again for next year. Now, it sucks because in a couple of weeks, I was hoping to watch this event and get those Twitch drops that we usually get, but it looks like we're going to have to wait till next year for that, which I'm cool with that also. The second bad news is that a 343 developer has left, which is Tom French, who was the multiplayer creative director, and he's been at 343, or he's been on Halo for 11.5 years. And he did a whole lot for Halo. A lot of what we probably see now is probably from his guidance, and I would say it is a big loss either way we go, but at the same exact time, I think he laid the foundation so that the rest of the team at 343 can pick up and continue moving forward. Now, I don't feel him leaving means Halo Infinite's going down. We've had a lot of people leave Halo and Halo Infinite, and Halo Infinite hasn't went down. If anything, it's gradually moving up. It's gradually getting better. It has some hiccups. It has some bumps in the road, but it's moving up. It is getting better because it's not just one person that is doing this. They have a whole team behind them. They're just the face that we see. They're the ones that we know. So Tom French, he did a whole lot, but he had a lot of people also backing him, helping do that, helping put that together. And so they're going to continue that, or at least that's what I hope. Then the last thing is sort of some good news. It's just the weekly ultimate item that we're going to see this week. Now, it's good news to those people who missed it, which it's going to be the splatter backdrop. So you're going to be able to obtain that this week if you missed it before and you want it. Obviously, there's a lot of us who already have it, or a lot of us who don't want it, and a lot of us who sort of feel that they should have had some new items mixed in here. Maybe 9 new, 9 repeat. The best 9 repeat and some 9 new ones, but that's not how 343 did it. It sucks. But at the same exact time, it gives me some free time to play some other games in my back catalog and focus on Forge and, you know, some other content. I went back and played some campaign. I still haven't went through and did the lasso yet. Plan to do that in the future. But that's kind of where we're at this week with Halo Infinite. Hopefully I got you caught up. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like it, this is the type of content I put out. So hit that like and subscribe button. But until next time, Assassinator out.